following Elon Musk's underlying denouncement of the New York Times for distributing a phony survey of the Tesla Model S electric auto. He has now distributed the real logs recorded by the auto, and kid are they cursing. To put it plainly, the NYT's John Broder told a blatant mistruth to spread electric vehicles when all is said and done, and the Model S in particular. The essential preface of John Broder's story for the Times was that the auto lied about its self-detailed evaluated remaining extent, when it said there was 79 miles left in the batteries. There was in established truth just 60. In the long run, after a couple of such instances of the onboard PC distorting the assessed go, and clearly through no blame of his own, his Model S came up short on juice and must be towed to the closest charging station. The vehicle's logs distributed today by Elon Musk recount an altogether different story. The logs demonstrate that Broder purposefully neglected to charge his auto appropriately, and even drove around a parking area trying to deplete the auto's battery, regardless of asserting to set voyage control at 54 miles per hour, and killing the warmth to monitor battery life. The logs demonstrate that Broder did not one or the other. Rather, he turned the warmth up to 74 F23C, and drove at speeds in the vicinity of 65 and 81 miles per hour for a large portion of the trek. It shows signs of improvement. As indicated by Tesla's logs, Broder's Model S never really came up short on battery, including when he got out a tow truck. No doubt, Broder totally manufactured that part of the story, just to fuel the blazes of electric range tension. It is not necessarily the case that Broder didn't attempt to run the auto level. He drove around a small parking garage in Milford, Connecticut for 0.6 miles while the auto disclosed to him he had 0 miles remaining. At the point when the auto declined to kick the bucket, he inevitably made a beeline for the Milford supercharging office. Talking about charging, not once did Broder revive his Model S completely. Amid his second revive, in spite of running into hold control on the past leg, 5 miles remaining, he intentionally quit charging at 72%. He additionally lied about to what extent the second energize kept going. This story says 58 minutes, yet the logs indicate 47 minutes. At the third revive point, where he asserted he came up short on battery, he didn't. He ceased the energize at 28%. It unquestionably appears as though he was making a decent attempt to influence the Model S to fizzle.